Hello, everybody. I am the traveling sports nerd, and today I am going to a Seattle Mariners baseball game. I am here in beautiful downtown Seattle, Washington. It's my first time here. I'm actually going to show you here. Just beyond me here is T-Mobile Park, the home of the Seattle Mariners. I can just see the exterior of the park from the top of the Airbnb that I'm staying at with my family here. And I'll just show you around a little bit. Here behind me, see as I move over here, that big old mountain over there, that's Mount Rainier. It's the tallest mountain in the state, and one of the tallest mountains I know I've ever seen, and it's visible here from Seattle. Very, very beautiful. But we're gonna be focusing on the ball game today. Yep, so T-Mobile Park, that's where I'm gonna be going. The Seattle Mariners are hosting the Baltimore Orioles, and since I'm a neutral, you can see I'm wearing my Tigers colors. I'll probably get some Seattle merch when I'm at the game. When I'm a neutral, I root for the home team. So I'm going to be rooting for Seattle. Those beautiful blue and teal uniforms. I'm going to have to snag me a hat today. I really like their colors, so I'm looking forward to repping the squad today. So yeah, first time here in Seattle. I'm loving it. It is just absolutely beautiful here in Seattle. Let me show you here behind me. Over here, I've got downtown Seattle, and then the ballpark out over this way. Might be able to hear there are some fireworks going off. This is the 4th of July. I'm filming on the 4th, so happy 4th to those who celebrate. And yeah, so otherwise, it's about time to get ready to start my day and head on over to T-Mobile Park. So I will catch up with you guys in a little bit.
the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed.
Oh, I do have one of those. It is.
America, land that I love, stand beside you and guide
everyone. I am now back in Metro Detroit. The Seattle Mariners defeat the Baltimore Orioles. Ton of fun. That was a really fun game. The Mariners kind of exploded there in the later innings and got the job done. T-Mobile Park is a beautiful stadium, one of the nicer stadiums that I've been to in this league. Usually I'm not a huge fan of the indoor stadiums. I mean, I always have some sort of enjoyment with every stadium I go to, but if I'm ranking them, I usually don't have a stadium with a retractable roof necessarily too high. T-Mobile Park might be the exception to that. They have a sort of a special situation where the roof is not connected to a wall per se. In other places like Arizona or Milwaukee, you have these stadiums where it's almost like an indoor stadium, but there's a roof that can be retractable, almost like a car, right? Seattle's kind of the opposite. Seattle feels more like an outdoor stadium that just so happens to have a roof that can come out on top of the stadium if need be. I don't know if I explained that well, but you can definitely see in the video, since the roof was opened, it didn't feel like I was at an indoor ballpark. It felt like an outdoor park. You had a beautiful view of the downtown Seattle skyline from where we were sitting, and I absolutely loved that. That was a great touch to the stadium. Another thing, I just love the Mariners color scheme. I mean, I got this hat here, got the shirt. I mean, gotta love it. Got the Ken Griffey shirt. How could you not? I like that at the team store, they had this cap corner, so many hats. And they had hats for like all of the teams in MLB. So I guess if you were an away fan and you wanted to get your hat, you could get one. I saw a Tigers hat there. That's my team, They had hats for everybody there. And that was an interesting touch to their team store. I loved the vibe of this stadium. Uh, the hot dogs that were falling down. Someone who was sitting next to us told us that this was like a relatively new promotion. So when the hot dogs got caught on the netting, I thought that was so funny. My whole family thought that was hilarious. There were some cool statues surrounding the place. Obviously, you got Ken Griffey, Edgar Martinez, Dave Niehaus. I want to give a shout out to John Boys and the crew at Secret Base for that. They taught me a lot about the Seattle Mariners before I ever went to a Mariners game. In their History of the Seattle Mariners documentary, I highly recommend watching that. If you're just a sports fan, and you probably are if you're watching my channel, check out the History of the Seattle Mariners. They taught me about Dave Niehaus. I loved Dave Niehaus's quote of whenever the Mariners hit a grand slam, it was break out the mustard and rye bread, Grandma. It's a grand salami. I thought that was hilarious. And I love that little statue and section honored for him. So that's just about to do it for me. Thank you for having me and my family, Seattle. Thank you for having me and my family, Mariners. And T-Mobile Park. Thank you for having us. I am the Traveling Sports Nerd, and I will see you next time.